Here we are, people. Half-Life 2. One of my top 10 games of all time. Hey, Corey, what's up, man? So, I forgot to mention yesterday during the 1-year anniversary stream how I was going to be doing my top 10 favorite games of all time. So I started with Mega Man X and Rogue Squadron 2.
Mr. Freeman. Rise
and then I did a vote on Twitter and my Discord today, and everyone voted for Half-Life 2 to be next, so here we are.
No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until, well, let's just say your
nice.
hour
How'd that go?
Come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
That's good. Oh man, this game. It has been so long since I've actually played the PC version of this game.
I didn't see you get on.
Have you played Half-Life 2, Corey?
End of the line.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen, or been chosen, to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
This stuff, it's all I have left. All right, I'm moving. Jeez.
Are you the only ones on that train?
This is probably one of the best stories in video games of all time. Like, narrative-based games.
Dr. Breen again.
That's why I love it so much, anyway. It's just so nuts.
Wow, this is the base of operations.
Finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactor. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way,
Like, it's nuts to me to think that this game is going on 14 years old.
Standard relocation coupon just like
13 years old. This game came out in 2004. Like, they've come out with a few mods that have upgraded the graphics and stuff in that time. Like, there's like a full like lighting conversion one called Half-Life 2 Update, but this is just bare bones vanilla Half-Life 2. And like, just looks so good still.
I'm gonna need me some privacy for this.
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa.
Yes, it does,
Sorry for
Tauntaun.
the
Welcome to
scare. I
stream.
had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I
I don't-
can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm
Like,
way behind on my beating quota.
The first time I played Half-Life 1 was actually the PS2 version. Like, I'd played Half-Life 1 multiplayer at a few LAN parties, but I'd never actually played the story until the PS2 version. Of all randomness.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Well, as long
Yeah,
as he
like
stays away
facial
from checkpoints,
animations,
we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go,
expressions,
Doc. We're
like,
taking enough chances
it was
as
all
is.
so good. Like, it's still so good. Like, textures are weaker.
Okay, Gordon,
Like, texture
you're
detail's
gonna
really
have to
weak
make your
now
own way
compared
Dr.
to
Kleiner's lab.
current games, but I mean, like, the animations and
That's
stuff
what I
are
was
still
afraid of.
so
Get it,
good.
Gordon, before you blow my cover. Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
Yeah, the worst version. Well, Dreamcast version. That's the true worst version. But it never really got officially released, so, you know.
let me read out loud, Mr. Lucy. Dear Dr. Green,
Neener, neener.
seem fit to suppress our reproductive cycle. Sincerely, a concerned citizen.
World record. Heck yeah, Red Mage. We're going for the casual play world record of Half-Life 2.
On one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species.
Like how we're like in
I
Russia.
also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision?
I feel like there was something else I was just about to say about this game. That was really cool to me.
Allow me to address
Oh.
the anxieties underlying.
I know people think it's super dumb, but the fact that this game got a port to the original Xbox was always really cool to me. Like, the fact that they were able to port this game with only resolution and like a little bit of texture decline completely to original Xbox is just amazing to me. I will say that's one nice thing about playing this game on modern systems. These loading screens don't last forever anymore. When I first played this game back on my old HP Pentium 4, back in 2004, those load screens would literally take like 2 minutes. It sucked so much because they were so frequent at the beginning of the game. Oh, another cool thing about this game, Corey, since you haven't really played it, it is like one of the coolest physics-based engines of all time. Like when you get the gravity gun later, oh man, all bets are off. It's so good.
I can't take it anymore.
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your block. Cooperation with your civil protection team.
Head for the roof. There's no time to lose.
Here they come! Citizen notice. Priority identification check in progress. Please assemble in your designated inspection position. Citizen notice.
Get in here, quick.
Priority
Keep moving. Head for the roof.
identification check in progress.
So I haven't played this game in a long time, so we're just cranking it up to hard, see how far we can make it. Oh, I'm already dead. Oh man, they're shooting at me. Oh, get in. Alright, so this is where I get my butt kicked by civil protection here.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
And then you meet Alex.
We better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get...
And this is not where I just was. Could have sworn I was over in that corner.
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him
I like
that
how
you
she
might
like
not have a map.
beat all 4 of them up. All 6 of them. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Look at this. Just came in and beat them all up.
This way, Gordon. I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa.
I think one of the funniest
I'm
things
sure
about
you
this
don't
whole game to me
remember
is that the whole point of the game is for you to get from point A to
Few
point
words,
B,
aren't you?
and all kinds of crap happens to you between point A to point B. And that's like
Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old
basically
administrator.
how the whole game plays out. It's
Don't get my
super
dad
fun.
started on
It's
Dr.
so fun.
Breen. Through here.
Loading.
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular.
But yeah, never play this game on an older computer from like 2004.
We've been helping people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals.
Haha, that's
Today, we're
awesome.
finally on the verge of having a
That
better
is so
day.
cool.
Here, let me buy you a drink.
Let me buy you a drink. Sucks you have to pay money to get into their lab every time.
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Blast that little... Where did she get to?
Hello.
Lamar! Come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has got...
My next Star Wars game?
If I didn't know better, I'd
Might do Shadows of the Empire for a little bit one of these nights.
Gordon Freeman.
Michael.
It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside.
I assume they
What a
could retrieve their own
troublemaker,
money.
isn't he?
We
One
owe
would
a
hope,
great
Red.
deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to
Let me
follow
buy
in
you a
his
doctor.
wake.
Crap, I forgot my wallet.
I must say, Gordon, you come at
Look
a
at this. This
very
mirror, like
opportune
magnifying
time.
glass, like actually
Alex
works.
has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
That's
I
nuts.
can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense. Your talents surpass.
Remember, this game came out in
Let's
2004.
just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is he here? There you are. Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive.
There's Barney.
We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize...
Let's break the little mini teleporter.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new
not.
teleport with a double
I
transmission.
need something bigger.
You mean it's working? For real this time?
Can't pick that up.
Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, no.
Nope.
There's nothing to be nervous about.
cat?
We've made.
They actually
major
added in the
strides.
Steam achievements for this game, and one of them is to break that teleporter.
What cat?
Oh, I can't pick this guy up.
Doc, since he's not taking the
What
streets,
cat?
you might as well get him out of the cities.
What?
Keep thinking about that
Oh,
cat.
You're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
I've got to get back on my shift, but okay. Here we go. Ah! Damn it, get it off me!
Oh,
Lamar,
the head humper attacked him.
There you
I
are.
thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to
Couple with your head.
with your head.
Get that thing away from me.
Here, my
Come on,
pet.
break.
Up, up.
I know you want to.
No, not up there. No, no. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another week before I
can't get it to
coax
break.
her out of there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
Alright, whatever. Let's get my HEV suit.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now. Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you
See if
like
I
a
can remember all
glove.
these controls.
At least
Z,
glove
zoom,
parts do.
shift is
I made a
sprint.
few
Yep, cool.
modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned
To break it, you
for
basically
comfort
just
and
stick a
utility.
ton of stuff in it so that when it appears over here, it
We
breaks
don't have
it.
time for this.
Let's add this guy to the mix.
Juiced up, Gordon.
Good idea. There's a charger.
I'm
on the
determined to
wall.
break it. There we go.
I've
This time it ought to
modified your
break.
suit to draw
There's
power
so much
from
crap right there.
combined energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they patrol.
Meanwhile, the show on the road.
Okay. It is just determined not to break. There it goes. Haha!
Well, come on. Dr. Cleaner's waiting.
Recharge stations. You always broke it by pushing it too many times? I've never been lucky enough to have that actually
Why
happen.
don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, yes, Eli.
I love how they're using like
Then
LCD
You'll
CRTs.
never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your...
Gordon Freeman ditches gravity gun
Are you
for
ready
Almighty
for us, Dad?
2004 magnifying
We're all
glass.
set
Heck
on
yes.
this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see, the massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to...
Gordon, go over there and flip that switch.
Overfall, Hilbert inclusive. Conditions...
So, the beginning of this game is pretty slow, but as soon as this sequence is done, it picks up really fast.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1... No, fiddlesticks. Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Gordon, go right ahead. Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
Yeah, this is like the perfect sensitivity right here. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an FPS slash physics based game, Michael.
Well,
Like,
did it work?
if you were only ever gonna play one first person shooter in your life, play Half-Life 2
My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic.
and its expansions.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are.
In terms
Speak to
of,
you again in a few moments.
A
Good
majority
job,
of
Gordon.
things.
Throwing that switch and all. I can see
Halo
your
has a very
MIT
strong story,
education
but
really
so does this
pays
game.
for itself.
All right, Barney.
This game would have
Your
more
turn.
appeal than Halo
Gee,
for a lot of
thanks.
people.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Levi's.
I'll do
Not
that
a
right now
moment
as soon
too
as this
soon.
starts.
Excellent. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence. The hell? What is it?
It's your freaking headhopper! Lamar, look out! There he is! It's Lamar with his head about that thing!
He's coming through, Dad.
What's going on, Susan?
I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference.
Gordon, stay put. We'll get you out of there.
Something is drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Hey, take me back. I'm getting him out of there. You can't just wait. It will peel you apart.
Just lost Gordon. What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference.
Don't worry, Gordon.
There he is. Oh, we're losing it again.
The man I saw. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman. He didn't come through.
All right.
Where is he?
Here we go. Now things get exciting.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Gordon, you must get out of here. Run! Get down out of sight. I'll come find you.
Oh man. Here we go. Ah, get out of here. And yet another loading screen. I wonder if anyone's counted how many load zones are in this game. I'm sure someone somewhere has.
Hey, Gordon! The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner.
Oh, this is gonna be
and
brutal.
before
I'm
I
playing this
forget,
on hard.
I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Oh man. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Oh jeez, quit shooting me. Oh man. Alright, there we go. Halo to you is straightforward, Michael. Yeah.
Help me! No, we didn't do anything!
Oh jeez, I'm losing. I'm gonna die. Holy crap. Oh no. Oh man. That's foreshadowing of what's to come, I guess.
We didn't do anything!
There we go.
They'll be looking for you now. You'd better run. There's nothing else you can do
I
here.
want to go back for more health. Alright, here we go. Look at this, their armor actually does stuff, man. 3 headshots take him down? It's pretty nuts. Okay, you have to drop down here to get that train to load. Should have had a V8, right? Should have had a chainsaw. That would have been fun. Get up. There we go. Yeah, everything in this game is heavily affected by physics. More than, like, a lot of games today even are.
Attention, protection. Respawn. Isolate. Inquire.
This game has 9,999 endings minus a few. Minus quite a few. Oh, jeez. His plan backfired pretty great. I'm really curious to see if I can beat this game on hard. Never tried it before. More like Hard Life 2, yep. Going a little crazy trying this on hard. Oh, why can't you guys do it? Gosh, I'm losing. Oh, God! That was not cool! Not cool, man. There's a health station up here, I'm gonna die. Panic shots, yup, you know it. I love how this pistol can hold 18 freaking rounds, though. It's like the coolest thing ever. Yeah, so Half-Life 1, you're basically Gordon Freeman's a scientist, and they were messing with like, oh shoot, I can't even remember exactly what they're messing with, but they end up tearing this portal open to another like dimension, and these guys, like all these creatures come and invade, and basically this is the future after that happened.
Good God. Guess those sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by all...
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Look, we're just a lookout.
Dude, the crossbow is such a fun freaking
Right around the
weapon.
corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
Pressure. Attention. Jeremiah, identified person of interest. With local protection team.
Be careful.
But yeah, so the Combine, they're the guys I'm killing. They basically enslaved all of the world. And like, they made it so humans aren't able to reproduce or anything anymore, and like, just everything is complete, like, we're just completely their slaves in every way. My Half-Life lore is a little rusty, so I'm not quite sure of all the finer details at the moment. BioShock's cool.
Attention protection team.
If you wanted to play a shooter that's got story, it's Halo, Half-Life, and BioShock.
Respawn. Isolate. Inquire.
What? It's an RPG. Mass Effect is an RPG. It's an action RPG.
Station 12, do you read? This is Station 8. We heard 12 go down and out. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations. Civil protection is coming down on underground
ladders,
stations.
my natural enemy.
Getting refugees from 9 and
This is why they stopped including ladders in games. No one could climb them. He made it to checkpoint 43. I love when you get this gun later. It's such a trap to get on this turret. You wouldn't even have to fight any of these guys if you don't get on this turret. Oh geez, get off the turret. Oh geez, look at all the explosive barrels I'm sitting right next to. Yeah, there's these lambda symbols too, which mean you're by a secret. Which usually means health or ammo. So always want to be on the lookout for those guys. Watch out for those tongues. Come on, get up here. Dang, 10 shots to kill those things. That's why you don't kill them. Just avoid them.
Over here! Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead. I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
Oh, jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. It was either blow up or drown. My aim is so bad. Ah.
Protection team alert. Evidence of civil activity in this community. Assemble. Plan.
Ow. That didn't work right.
Systems engaged. Morphine administered.
Oh, there's a nice big health pack here, so it didn't matter. Oh my gosh.
Community ground protection. Local unrest structure detected. Assemble. Administer. Classify.
Wow, I screwed up big time right there. Oh wow, that barrel got me. When in doubt, run. There we go. Ah. Oh, get off. I got stuck. Ah, there we go. Made it to a safe haven. So here's your first physics-based puzzle of the game. It's one of the other reasons why I liked Half-Life 2 is because it actually made you think a little bit at certain areas. Not just a run and gun of a game. Oh, dang it. I didn't jump. Oh my gosh, why am I not jumping? For sure, your mother. Thanks for stopping by, man. And thanks for joining the Discord. Why am I not jumping? Jump. Jump. Wow. Jumping skills are non-existent. There we go. Oh, the freaking helicopter. This thing is brutal. There we go. Full health. Just like how there's bodies everywhere. Already member. Dang it, never lets me ban him. Are you trying to ban me from my own channel? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That was bad. That was really bad. I got friggin' wrecked. How you doing tonight, Hosh? Oh, trying to ban iSpot again. Dang it, I just got killed again. Darn. Whoa. I like how you always try to ban my bot. One of these days it'll work. Have a little angry baby that's not sleeping too good, but other than that, doing just great. Did you see how many people showed up to last night's stream? I'm actually waiting on that day. The day he can ban Icebot. Happiest day of Hosh's life.
Get in here, hurry! Civil protection is on to us. We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks. Looks like you're gonna be the last one through. Glad you're not the guy they're looking for. Poor bastard doesn't stand a chance. Sounds like they're calling in every second in City 17. Now they're running areas up ahead with me. We better get going before they sweep through here.
Yep, she's a cute little squish. And not Hawkins. It's mine. Oh, I hate man hacks. Until you get the gravity gun to heat.
That was a close call. Thanks for your help.
Wow, these things are destroying me. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Star Wars game went great, Michael. Beat all the levels and then went through and did all the bonus missions on my other profile. It's so pointless to try to shoot these things. There we go, that's better. Oh, snap! I didn't think it would blow up instantly with one crowbar hit. Okay. Hey, Venus Scout, what's up, man? Long time no see. How you doing? Came right at the end. Did you bust a nut? No. Nah, I'm good. I fixed the lag on Hoth, Michael. It was one setting that I had in my graphics settings that was messed up, so I fixed that, and the game ran great about halfway through Hoth. Somehow I managed to watch 3.5 full game Halo runs from that marathon yesterday. Nice, dude. And Tromboner was in 3 out of 4 of them. Nice. Okay. These man hacks are stupid. Invading my existence. There we go, that went well. How did I not break these? Oh geez, I just screwed up again. I keep thinking I'm out of splash range, but nope. Nope, nothing hiding behind the crate. Oh, there we go. That's what I like. Zero is now hosting my stream with 5 viewers. Thank you, Zero. Welcome to stream. Looking at. It's just because you're ugly. Oh my gosh, SpongeBob jokes are the greatest, guys. Host hype. What, you tired of seeing my leg bent back like that?
Really, really fast. Really, really fast.
C-Funk, what's up, buddy? No, not much. You missed the beginning of Half-Life 2, the boring part. So now it's all the action and actually fighting stuff instead of the figuring out what the frick's going on in the world. So not a bad time to come in. How you doing tonight, C-Funk and Zero? Waffles, waffles, waffles. Hey, if we get a donation, we'll hear that song. I tried to, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, we're talking now. Forgot we get this right here. Should have done co-op Half-Life 2. Is there even such a thing? Dang it, it blinded me. Screw you guys. Out of here. Oh, seriously, Manhack? That'll work. Half-Life 1 co-op is called Sven. Work was horrible, but I've been back for like 15 minutes. That's too bad, dude. Sorry to hear that work was awful. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of a Half-Life 2 co-op mode before, Zara. That'd be interesting. Would make this game, like, immensely more fun. Like, it's already a fun game, but, like, co-op, even more. Watch all the explosive barrels go by and kill you. Yay! Not more of you. So for some unknown reason, I decided to play this game on hard. Don't know why. Synergy, huh? It's interesting. Oh, one of them flew right into my face. That was dirty. didn't kill any of these stupid things bad. Good death. I'm glad you enjoyed it, C-Funk. Pretty dang brutal. Oh, dude, there's another one up here. Get. Ah. No, stay away. It's like a mosquito from... It's death by mosquitoes. That's what they are. They're the deadly skeeters. Oh, jeez. Okay. Had to remember where I was going there for a second. On the water. Ooh, I love all the health packs. Thank you. Dude, this game was so revolutionary that it's still like just as good as playing any game that's out today. Okay, let's rebuild our oxygen level. There we go. Oh, get me out of here. I do not want to drown. Ah. Jump. Oh, come on. Jump, Gordon. Dude, what was that? Spacebar stopped working. There we go. Whoa, loading screen. Totally worth killing them. Oh, great. More mosquitoes. Ah, barrel, get out of my way. Hear them? There we go. Oh, get out of here. Dang pesky mosquitoes. Oh, dang it. Whatever. Not gonna overly concern myself with it. Oh, ouch. Oh, great.
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you? We got word you were coming. You got here at a bad time.
Look at all that ammo.
Black Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Let him
Now take that reaction, C-Funk, and apply it to that Halo mod that you like so much. And you were in the opposite ends of the boats there. I can't. He's invincible.
Get out of here! They're showing us!
Dang. Oh, jeez. Get out of here, you dang headhumpers. Just like children in Fallout 3. There were children in Fallout 3? I don't remember them. Oh, there you are. Everything just wants to detect your face in this game. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Don't touch the walls. We don't go to Ravenholm. Hey, we get the boat.
Hey, Dr. Freeman. I've been hoping you'd show up. Got this airboat all gassed up and ready to go. It's gonna be tough dodging civil protection out there in the open, but
there were children in Dead Space 2 for Hosh Wipeout Hardcore.
Just a few
I never made it past Dead Space 1, Hosh. Zero vacations in Ravenholm. Ah, the boat. Wearing her prison outfits, Zero. And I honestly think this game is set in Russia. I've never actually looked up where the actual setting's supposed to be. But it makes me feel Russia. All of humanity's in prison in this universe right now, remember? I said your reaction to the cinematic mod for Half-Life is the same reaction I have to that Halo mod that you like so much. I've just determined I'm not that great of a PC gamer to begin with, just because I don't like mods in the first place all that much. Like, there's some cool mods like Restored Content mod for Knights of the Old Republic 2, but for the most part, I feel like all mods do is just break games, and then people get pissed off when their game doesn't work right, and it's like, well, you modded the stupid game, why do you expect it to work right? It's like, you added crap that wasn't supposed to be in it. Of course it's not gonna work. Seahosh, I think it looks like garbage. I don't think it looks pretty, and I don't really care for the additions it made. Isn't that the beautiful thing about opinions, though? Left 4 Dead 2 mods, I wouldn't know. I never touched that game, modding-wise. They're chasing me because I'm Gordon Freeman, and I'm just special like that. I don't think it does play fun. I think it plays really jankily because it has guns and stuff that were never designed to be in that game. And enemies that were never designed to be in that game, and they look really awkward.
Direct confirmation of a disruptor in our midst. One who has acquired an almost messianic reputation in the minds of certain citizens. His figure is synonymous with the darkest urges of instinct, ignorance, and decay. Some of the worst excesses of the Black Mesa incident have been laid directly at his feet. And yet unsophisticated minds continue
Suit Dude is the one that teleports him there.
Romantic power, giving him such dangerous poetic labels as the one free man, the opener of the way. Let me remind all citizens of the dangers of magical thinking. We have scarcely begun to climb from the dark pit of our species' evolution. Let us not slur.
That's what it was, the G-Man.
Just as we have finally begun to see.
That's right, I will slay this cardboard box in the name of all the citizens that need to be freed. No. A lot of games gain relevancy by becoming mods of this game. This game has never needed mods to stay relevant. This is the vanilla version of the game right now. Like, Gary's mod started as a Half-Life 2 engine mod, and it gained relevancy for it. But yeah, Half-Life 2 itself has never needed mods to stay relevant. Like, other than the Restored Content mod on Knights of the Old Republic 2, I can't think of a single game mod that I've ever felt was absolutely mandatory in all of my years of gaming.
Janet Station lockdown.
See, that's a good way to look at it, C-Funk. I like your brother's approach to modding. Harry Potter mod in GTA 5 is mandatory.
Officer closing on suspect.
Well, like, fan patches are completely different. Like, if a game has been discontinued for so long and a fan makes a patch to make it work on Windows 10, that's a fan patch. Like, I count that as a different category than modding. Just to get us all caught up to the same page.
Blood loss detected.
I love how you hear their, like, vital signs, like, drop off to know they're finally gone. Let you know it's safe to move up. I'm not playing everything in one night, C-Funk. I'm gonna play them till I beat them, so I mean that's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna beat this game tonight. This game's long. So yeah, I'll probably be playing this tonight, tomorrow night, and if I need a third night, How dare they? Not right now, Zero. It's just gonna be base Half-Life 2 for now. I'd be spending way too much time on Half-Life 2 if I threw episodes 1 and 2 in also. Yeah, thanks for the votes, guys. I want to make it an interactive experience as much as I can. So having you guys vote on what to play is one such way of doing that. Because I have the list of games I want to get through for this segment. And then I can have you guys decide the order in which I do them. So it's pretty cool. Because like my top 10 game list doesn't have like a set order. It's just I liked this game, I liked this game. I lost. Hey, welcome back, Red Mage. Still working on Half-Life 2. Why did I choose to play this game on hard? That's the question I'm asking. This game needed an assault rifle. Has one. Kinda. Those links don't work for me, C-Funk, on this chat app I'm working on. I mean, it's long as you have a capture card that can capture composite and a component, as well as HDMI or whatever you're looking for, that's all you need. Like, the reason I got mine was because it has HDMI and component. Ow, dang it, dang it. Whatever. Stuck. Blew myself up, that really friggin' sucked. Yeah, just kill me. I want to revert from checkpoint here because I killed myself like a moron. No, the Switch is supposed to exist alongside the 3DS for a while, Zero. They're not getting rid of the 3DS for quite a while. I'd say the 3DS has at least a good year and a half minimum left to it. You don't discontinue something that's selling. Oh wait, it's Nintendo and they did that with the NES Classic. Herp. Huh, I got one. Oh. There we go, we made it through. It's both. It's both, Zero. So, you can use that controller as one single controller, and then in other games it lets you break it into two pieces to use for multiplayer. So like for Mario Kart, the one console can support 2 players. Oh jeez, missiles. Missiles! Ow! Oh shoot, that hurt. Squish. Oh jeez. Missiles. Oh, the missile got me. Yeah, last time I played Half-Life was on Dreamcast. We were talking about that version earlier. The one I use is the AverMedia Extreme Cap U3. They've actually come out with an updated version of it since I got mine. Whoa! Oh, that was a cool jump. Ah! GoldenEye Source uses the Source engine, so same thing as Half-Life 2. Oh no, I don't have enough health to jump the flames! Yeah, capture cards are expensive. Well, none of my freaking riders are getting any, so I can join my stream team properly. Oh, dude, I have no health for this part. That's so lame. Oh, man. There you go, C-Funk. It's a good one to set up. Oh my gosh, these missiles have my name on them right now. I have to jump over this rock that always seems to make them miss. Yeah! Haha! Yeah, jumping the rock works. That's cool. Completely random, but cool. Oh no! For Game Tyrant, Red Mage. Getting people to stream on Game Tyrant. I don't let them stream from consoles because I don't want to give out the Twitch logins and stuff. So I make them get capture cards. Oh snap. Oh! I'm using a Blue Yeti, that's the one I upgraded to. I really enjoy it. I mean, I really like the quality, so I have no complaints with it, so it's hard for me not to just recommend it. Oh, those missiles, dude, they're so cheap. I found a box of Half-Life 2 at the thrift shop earlier this week, and I almost grabbed it, but the box was all beat up. Otherwise I would have. It's like I already have the game, so I don't need the CD code. And I threw away my copy forever ago. I'm a friggin' moron. Oh, there we go, we made it. Now what can I die to in one hit? A freaking car hitting me, that's what. Oh, no. Dang, how expensive are the Blue Yetis you're looking at, dude? The Snowball was not 30 bucks. Okay, I need to find a friggin' health pack. This is nuts. Oh jeez. What's up? Oh. Nope, that didn't work. I didn't kill that one. Oh my gosh. Dude. Yeah, they're cheaper than that at Best Buy, dude. Oh, cool, no hits. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We made it. We made it. Snowballs are 50. Yeah. Yeah, C-Bunk, I got my Blue Yeti at Best Buy for like 80 something. Must have been on sale, but even still, I'd check around. Lambda Locator. Look at that. I haven't played the PC version of Half-Life in so long, I don't even have most of the achievements. It's personal preference when it comes to capture card C-Funk. Red Mage and Hosh use Elgato. I use Avermedia. I will say the Elgato's no, I use an Elgato at work, and it gives me the same trouble as my Avermedia actually. So, yeah, personal preference, man. Whichever one has the ports you need. Yeah, I had 4 HP. How nuts was that? Hey, we got the Cougar Magnum, guys. Now we got that one-hit kill. No, it's not that Elgato doesn't work with PS4, it's that PS4 is a stupid console to stream from. For all of Sony's rants about being for the players and stuff, they made their consoles sure a heck of a hassle to stream from. And be able to still use normally. You can do that with OBS though, Red Mage. That's what I do. I record and stream at the same time. How I make all my Dolphin videos. Set it to not capture my mic for the hard copy. That way, upload it to Dolphin. I mean to YouTube and link to the Dolphin forum. Yeah, you can. Not the overlay, no, but you can record the mic. That's what I do. Not the overlay, though. No, you're right about overlay. But, since I don't really use an overlay all that often anymore, it's not too big of a loss. Yeah, you set up audio tracks. Here, I'm about to die, so just hold on one second. Let's save this real quick. Whoa, Inception! But yeah, so if you go into your mixer, you can tell it which audio tracks are going to which channel. I mean, which things. So my stream is set up as audio track 4, and then my my local recordings are set to track 1, so I click the mic off of track 1. That way no mic gets recorded in the local video. And like you set it up in the advanced tab for video. Output. So you switch it to advanced, then you can tell it which audio track it's using. Then you can set what bitrate the audio is recorded at. So for my local recordings, I do a 320 bitrate audio. And then for stream, I just do 160 because that's all it supports. So that way my local recordings get much higher audio quality too. No, absolutely, exactly. That's what it all comes down to, is if it has what you need on it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Elgato is definitely the most popular. Oh, I died. Oh, I died again. Holy crap. Oh, hello. No, it doesn't. C-Funk, I own the capture card. Alright, that helicopter is gonna murder me. Yep. Inside we run. Hooray. Dude, I hate all these man hacks. They're so dirty. Oh, snap! There's only one model of Extreme Cap U3. Dang it. Wrong way. There we go, a little more help. Dang it. But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't go with Elgato, is because their only cards that had component input were the older ones. And that's about the only reason why I went with my AverMedia. Since I stream retro stuff quite frequently. Holy crap, dude, that thing has me dialed in this time. Wow, I got literally nothing out of that health. Holy crap. This is tough. Not gonna lie, it's pretty tough. For this one, it's a actual little like USB type adapter for the component. But for other ones, it's like Red Mage says. Oh no! I might pansy out and change the difficulty, guys. I might. Dang it. Yeah, that one sent right. So the links that C-Funk sends me on YouTube don't work for some reason. Here, hold on. Yeah, that's one of the older Game Capture HDs. That's for sure. And that one has the, that one does have a component adapter. Nice. But yeah, the one Red Mage linked would work if you want to capture older systems. And then... not too old, no. And then... does that one support 60 FPS? Red Mage? No, that's the only sad thing. But yeah, here's the one. This is the one I use. C-Funk. Not sure if that works for you or not. But yeah, you find the one that has the ports you need, and that's basically all that's to it. Aw, jeez. Oh, man hacks. They hack. They're the hacks. Oh, jeez. That didn't work. Yeah, it does come with the component adapter. The, Elgato should too. That helicopter keeps janking me. Alright. We're ready for them. Let them come to me. Let them come to me. That's how we're playing this. Let them come to me so that way I can blow them away. Wow, the helicopter's just sitting right there. Exactly, Corey. These things freaking suck. Alright, we just cougar these guys in the face. Oh, I think we did it, guys. Oh, we did it. Oh! Not more of you. Oh, false sense of security. My crouch button was broken, that was weird. Huh. Huh. So much platforming. Dude, that helicopter's just sitting there ready for me. Go look at unboxing vids, right? Oh, jeez. Do it, C-Funk. Do your research, buddy. Yes, people really do care about 60 FPS. On Twitch, not so much, because most people can't upload at 60 FPS and make it look good. But for YouTube vids, they like it when your gameplay footage is 60 FPS. And for retro games, I like 60 FPS because, like when I was streaming Mega Man last night, I forgot to switch to 60 FPS, and that's when you end up with, missing animations. Hey, at least I got a checkpoint past that stupid part. It's something. Like, I'm streaming in 30 FPS now just because I want the stream to look good. And I'm not trying to capture footage. I'm just trying to stream it. But whenever I stream retro stuff, I'm usually streaming in 60 FPS. Are you kidding me, helicopter? That jerk? I went the wrong way. Look, guys, a game where you can sprint and shoot. Oh, reload. Ah! Bye! I think the helicopter took them out. Get out of here, helicopter. Alright, we made it run away. Half-Life 2? It did come out on PS3, but it is a garbage port. Stupid airport helicopters, right? Okay, that's apparently not a door. Not that it matters. Yeah, like the PS3 version of this game will dip into like 11 FPS at parts like this. It's pretty gnarly. Like, almost any PC in the last 6 years will run this game flawlessly, so I mean that's definitely the recommended way of doing it. Oh, snap, here we go. I'm sorry guys, I'm feeling like a little mini rant coming on. One of the reasons why you won't see me streaming a bunch of Sony stuff is just because of how stupid Sony makes it to stream. If anyone ever wonders why I stream a bunch of Nintendo, Xbox, PC, that is why. Sony made their console so stupid to stream from. After the PS3, that you'd think they would have learned their lessons and made it easier to stream from. Nope. PS4 is still just as stupid to stream from. There's my little mini rant for the night. Oh jeez, whoa, whoa, whoa there. I told you it did, C-Funk. I told you the Elgato should too. Whoa! Whoa, we broke the game. Oh, we broke the game so good right there. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. I need to watch some Half-Life 2 speedruns. I'm interested to see what it looks like. If you want the AverMedia, do a price search, man. Like, look everywhere. Don't just look at one spot. Like, see if you can find a used one on Amazon even. I mean, eBay. Like, shop around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not cool. Oh dear. More bombs. Ow! Oh my gosh, we are grinding. We are wall riding. There's probably health in there, but I just do not want to get out of the boat because that'll probably lead to more deaths. Oh my gosh! Oh! My crowbar. My poor crowbar. Look at it, guys. Sitting there all alone. No one in the world to care for it anymore. Oh dear. We're running you guys over. Haha. Oh, I'm stuck. That's not the way to go. I got lost. Oh crap. So much for that shield I just picked up. Oh snap! Ow! Okay, screw it. What's in here? No bad guys? Interesting. Oh, the helicopter can shoot me though. That's not cool. That's so not cool. I always loved the recharging sound effects in Half-Life 1. It's the same as this health station, I guess, actually. I've never actually taken my boat down here before. Let's see what happens. Thunk. I'm stuck. Oh no! No! I freaking fell!
Vital signs are dropping.
I don't think so, C-Funk. I think you're just stuck with the one.
Seek medical attention.
Oh my gosh. Got freaking wrecked. Tried to turn right and get left again. Alright, Ramage, thanks for stopping by, man. You have yourself a good night, get that sleep you need, and we will see you next time. When are you, when's your next KOTOR run, by the way? Red Mage speedruns Knights of the Old Republic and Halo for anyone interested. You should check him out. It's awesome to watch. Friday, nice. Stardew Valley tomorrow? Nice. I'm actually curious to see what that game's like. Oh, wow, that freaking annihilated me. You should stream KOTOR. You wanna learn how to speedrun KOTOR, Zero? You should try it. Oh, missiles! Missiles, I wasn't paying attention. Freaking A. Well, this could be your opportunity to learn. Your girlfriend's graduation. Nice. Whoa! You're glad I beat Rogue? Oh yeah, definitely, Corey. Never any doubt about beating Rogue Squadron. I played that game far too much in the last 2 years. I wish I could actually turn the difficulty up on it. Like you can ask my wife. She got so sick of hearing the Battle of Hoth, because that would be with the level I always tested every revision of Dolphin on to like test settings and stuff. She graduating middle school. Yeah, you're definitely busy for a bit, Red Mage. We'll have fun with all that excitement. Enjoy it. Take it easy. Alright. So I'm gonna end in about 15 minutes.
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't.
Because I have to wake up early myself. So we're gonna try to take down this helicopter and finish this boat segment. And that's a good stopping point for the night.
Tear down this camp and get out of here. Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against.
Corey, did you join the Discord, dude? If not, it'd be awesome if you did. That way, you can join in all the fun conversations that we have. Talking about GoldenEye Source. And how Zero's spending all of his nights trying to practice it so he could beat C-Funk. I just literally got myself stuck. There we go. They need to release Rogue Squadron using the Source engine. Someone needs to leak the Rogue Squadron trilogy that was coming out for the Wii.
Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here. A stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydroplane.
There you heard it right there, guys. Go donate to C-Funk.
Impossible. Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out.
Not only would that be interesting to C-Funk, it'd be interesting to see what you did with all your music videos with all the new capture source material you could have.
There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against.
We've got a gun. We've got a gun.
Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The poor map.
Or suffer greatly on the road ahead.
Well, I was just talking about how you got annoyed when I would always play it. You're like, that level again? Look at those guys. I can mow these suckers down now. Oh yeah. Oh, I ran out of bullets. Why would iSpot be on your channel? It's my bot. It's my iSpot. I'm very protective of my iSpot. What are you gonna do to it? So I think the last time I tried to play through Half-Life 2, this was about as far as I ever made it to. So it'll be interesting to actually make it farther. Oh no! movie for the Mecha Soul games. Heck yeah, dude. Wow, we are going crazy ramping up here. Oh, it's so hard to aim. Aiming and driving. You boat like a woman. Dang, Zara. Dang. No more curved highways for you. Ah! Hold on, I need to catch up on chat. Yeah, it'd be amazing to use gameplay from nostalgic games, make more movies too. I'd like to make one for the Mecha Soul games. Basically games that let the gamers in the playground done too. But they only do old games for Throwback Thursdays. Kinda how I used to be, remember? Then I realized I was streaming more old stuff anyway. So I just switched over to pure old stuff. Put on your seatbelt, right? Bouncing everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've never noticed the G-Man there before. Did you guys see him? Look at him. He's right there. Look at that. That's so crazy. I've never noticed him there before. That's so cool. I wonder where all the other places he's been that I've never noticed. Half-Life 2 on original Xbox? Half-Life 2 on original Xbox really isn't ever worth it, C-Funk. Except out of pure, like, collecting it's cool. And, like, it's cool to, like, just show how it was even possible to be on an original Xbox. That's the reason I like it. Because, like, that's a technical achievement. Like, it did not meet the minimum system requirements to run on an original Xbox. And it runs. And it runs fairly decent too. Like, if that was your only option of how to play it, I'd play it on original Xbox over PS3. Just because it runs a little bit better on original Xbox, surprisingly enough. Oh, snap! Barrels. Huh, killed that guy. Oh dear. I remember this being one of the most goriest games I'd ever played up to this point. Remake, no, Unreal Tournament. Remake and Unreal Tournament. Those were the most glorious games I've played up to this point. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. Dead now. Oh man. Who leaves explosive barrels in water anyway, right? I first played Orange Box on PS3. Why are you sorry, C-Funk? That's what you had it on. You play it on that. I found that used in a Blu-ray case. That's pretty nice. Night, Corey. Take it easy, man. I'm gonna be hopping off soon myself, so all I'm doing is killing that helicopter after I go through this maze of a freaking tunnel. So, won't be missing out on anything, other than me dying at the helicopter a few times. There it is. Overkill. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Mamma mia. What? The grenade didn't blow up the explosive barrel? What? Trash. Alright. The metal shelf frames, yeah. It's a nice way of doing mass storage, that's for sure. I have no idea, dude. Yep. Very dark at that point. I'd imagine they're more hardware than IKEA, so. Here we go. Time for the helicopter fight, and we have no health for it. Health over on this boat, hopefully. A little bit of a shield. That'll work. Helicopter fight sucks. It's super tough. Or can be. I'm playing it on hard, so I'm thinking it's gonna be. One of the reasons why it sucks is because of all these wonderful explosive barrels everywhere. And then he drops bombs on you, which isn't even cool. That. He's trying to drop bombs on my face. Ow. Look at all the bombs he drops. Oh my gosh, it's so lame. You were not cool. You were so not cool to fight. Drop a guy? Yeah, he did. I killed the guy. Infinite bomb hacks, right? I see your message, C-Funk. I'll see that in just 1 second. This is too intense. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I don't want to die. No death. No dead. No becoming the dead. I'm stuck. He got stuck. What the? Oh crap, not the guns, not the guns, not the guns. I like it better when you shoot the bombs. Crap. It's just a helicopter. By the way, My Life in Gaming, one of the best channels I've ever seen. They're great for learning about how to make your retro games look good, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, helicopter. Oh, there's a barrel right there in front of the boat, too. I like how they're only giving me shield and like 0 health. Hey, there's another one right here. Another shield. Okay. Try to take it. There we go, I got it. Oh, that one had health. Yay. Winner. That was the winning crate. Oh my gosh, die. Oh, this fight is so cool and so sucky at all the same time. Just give the helicopter an airport to crash at. No, I need him to crash at a college, remember? College that he crashes at. Oh, jeez, move. Cover. Oh, I was behind cover. Ah. You've got to be close to dead. Bam. Suck it. They come from target. Huh. That's interesting. Helicopter. I win. So one of the times I played through this game, I beat that helicopter and then immediately drove over one of these explosive barrels and had to redo the whole fight. It was really depressing. Okay, where's that thing? There it is. And they're everywhere. 25 to 50 bucks depending on the size. It's not bad. Not bad at all. This is why you bring the boat up here. Mow everyone down as they come out that door. You say, haha, suckers. I still have a boat. What are you gonna do about it? 'Cause I got a boat. I don't even think I needed to come up here. Other than the mass amounts of health and ammo. And shielding. No, it was totally worth coming up here. Full health. Full everything. Holy crap, that's amazing. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. You think you'll get one of those frames, C-Funk? Nice. That'll look nice. You got the setup for it. It shall look very nice. Near. Oh wait, this is out back into the boat fight. Dang it! Joke's on me. Was on me. Yeah. get up here. Yeah, I think we're done with the boat. I have a bookshelf in my room that I got when I worked at the cafeteria back in junior high. Loved it ever since. Nice, dude. That's really cool. The desk I have all my stuff on right now I've had since high school. It's an old freaking desk. Alright, let's open the spillway. So I'm not done with the boat yet. Okay. Did I leave the boat? There it is. Way over there. For sure, C-Funk, take it easy, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna get to the part where I get off the boat for good and call it there, which is just literally past whatever I just opened. So not much left going on for tonight's stream, unfortunately. But I'll be back tomorrow night for more Half-Life 2. And once we finish Half-Life 2, we're gonna be doing Command & Conquer. We're gonna do the Nod storyline, because I did the GDI storyline, and you can watch that on my YouTube channel. Did the GDI storyline last year, so we're going to do Nod this year. That fall, though. That was a great fall. There it goes. Black Mesa East. Dumb boat.
You've got something.
Yep,
Okay,
there we go.
Human. Hello? Take it easy in there. You're safe now.
Yeah, is this the real Black Mesa or is it something else?
Can't take any chances. Dr. Freeman? Gordon Freeman? Is that you? You've made it here this quick. Well, Eli is going to be amazed, not to mention relieved. I'm Dr. Mossman, Dr. Judith Mossman. I've been hearing about you since long before the Black Mesa incident. Oh, Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Kleider when they were at the top of their field. Ah, there we go. You can come through now.
Alright, guys. That's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I'm going to save the game here.
Right away.
And
forgive me if I kept you waiting.
you all have yourselves a wonderful night. The Discord link just popped up if you wanted to hop into the Discord server with us. We're going to be doing our weekly community night on Tuesday night with some GoldenEye Source. So, if you guys want to hop in for that, that'll be awesome. And then, again, I'll be back on tomorrow night for more Half-Life 2. So, we will see all of you then. Have yourselves a good night.